Well, I would like to tell a story to the little children that are listening about a young boy who was born in Jerusalem. And this young boy used to visit his a grandfather in Jerusalem and heard many stories about the wars and killing and fearful things happened, between people, the Israelis and the Palestinians. And this young boy, sometime he will go on the steps so he could go into the wall of Jerusalem where the grandfather lived and looking down to see the Jewish people which are separated, from the Palestinian by a barbed wire. Anyhow, years passed and there was a war and many of these Palestinians were scattered. And the boy's father lived in the village called Taibi, biblical Ephraim, and he saw many people and he wanted to raise funds to have a school for the refugees. So he came to America and left his wife and left his family and his children in the village. This boy was 9 years old and he was very upset that his father left. So he left the school and he went with other boys and going from place to place looking after bird nests, escaped from the classroom. His mother will give him piaster or a dime and he will go and buy cigarettes and he will smoke. His mother, I think, has an idea that he smoked. His grandfather did not know. But after so many years, the father was in America, decided to raise the money and build the school. And he built the school and decided now to stay in America and to bring his children. This boy was now 14 years old. This boy, remember, his father dressed in a habit of a priest with a black robe and a big beard and black hat. That's how the boy remembered his father. And now that his father in America and he will be serving as a priest, he had to accommodate himself and he had to shave his beard and he had to wear a suit. And he sent a picture to his family, and when the boy saw his dad that he shaved his beard and he wore a suit, he was surprised and he did not know whether he would be able even to recognize his father. The grandfather was walking around the table crying and screaming, "We sent him to America, now he is leaving us, our home that was built in 1568. The house is going to be demolished, closed." Anyhow, the father decided now to bring the boy and his sister Noel to America. And since the father left these two children young, to recognize them, he gave instruction to his father that the grandfather should buy an umbrella, black umbrella, and the father will buy a white umbrella, so that when they come to America and get off the airplane, the boy will open the black umbrella and the father will open the black umbrella. It was very, very nice. He never had an umbrella before. So now everybody gathered to come to America, and he asked for ingredients. Of course, this boy and his sister got into the airplane and they flew from Jerusalem Calandia Airport to Lebanon, to Beirut, then to Italy, then to New York, then to Chicago, and now they came to Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska. That's where the father was living. Now the young boy, as I said, he used to smoke. He left school. He was just having good time, but he was afraid that his father now going to ask him if he smoked, because the news came that he left school and he had now a bad habit of smoking. In the airplane those days, everybody smoked in the airplane, and the hostess will give everybody package of cigarettes, and this young boy was very excited. He was start smoking all the time. Now when he came to America, he came out from the airplane. He put a package of cigarette in his suitcase, and he walked out with his sister holding the umbrella, where everybody looking at him opening a black umbrella. It was not raining, it was summer hot day. And the young boy was afraid that his father will questioning him about his smoking. And he was afraid. So as they came down from the airplane, they went to the lobby, and he told his sister he wanted to go and wash his mouth. And if anybody asked, tell them he had a stomach ache. So the boy went to the bathroom, and there was no toothpaste to brush his teeth. He stood there, went to wash his mouth, so he got a bar of soap and started washing his mouth with the soap. He almost gagged and threw up, and everybody in the bathroom were looking at this young boy, about 14 and a half years old, what he's doing. Finally, he cleaned himself and looked in his suitcase, and he found a package of a gum, and he started chewing the gum and went outside. There are people looking for this young boy and his sister. And when the man came to ask for Constantine, his name is Constantine, the sister said he went to the bathroom because he had a stomach ache. The boy didn't have a stomach ache, made this as an excuse, you see. So now he is out of the bathroom. The father opened the white umbrella and walking inside the hallway, when he opened his black umbrella, and they embraced each other now and hugged each other, and now they are going to the parking lot. And on the way going to the parking lot, the father stopped and turned to the boy and said, Constantine, do you smoke? Constantine said, no, I don't smoke. You sure? No, I tell you, I don't smoke. And the father said, well, you smell. He said, well, smell sister. Well, next to sister, a man smoked also all night long in the airplane. So everybody smelled. Now we went to the house. These people went to the house. And while in the house, there are many people came to say hello to this young boy and this young girl. And what happened is that over there, everybody kissed each other and hugged each other. And one man came to say hello to this boy's sister and kissed her on the cheek. And the sister slapped the boy, the man on the cheek. And it was a big commotion. Then the father said to his daughter, this is the custom, people in and people out, they kiss each other. But you get used to the custom. Well, after all these people came and visited and had a good time, Constantine wanted to go to sleep. He was very, very tired and restless. He was afraid. Well, never slept in his own bed. Where he slept in the old country with his sister, grandfather, and mother, and the rest of the family. They lived in one room only. Now he's excited. He has one bedroom for himself, one bedroom for his sister, and it was a very exciting evening. Before they went to bed, the father told Constantine and his sister to sit down on the floor, and he began to give them instructions. You are supposed to do your homework. You're supposed to help in the house. If your sister washes the dishes, you are to wipe them. If she washes the clothes, you are to fold them. If she cleans the window, you are to sweep the floor. Instructions like being in the military. And this is very serious for Constantine. He never did any chores in the house, but his sister did some work. Well, by the time they got the instruction, they were taken out to sleep, and he went to his bed, and the sister went to her bed, and he lay sleeping. It took a long time before he slept. When he slept early in the morning, he screamed. Something bit him. He screamed, "Father, father, come. Sister, come. What's happening?" So they came running, and turning the light on, they saw a lizard on the wall. And looking at his feet, he found something bit him. It was mosquitoes. He turned to his sister and said, "Sister, are you also bit? Is there lizard in your own house? In your bedroom? Dad, is there lizards in this house?" Well, anyhow, nothing happened to his sister. It's just as they looked around the window, they found the screen fell down, and all these mosquitoes came to welcome this young boy, Constantine, to America. And it took him a long time before he went to sleep. And he slept, but he was dreaming about this airplane and thinking what's going to happen to him if his father opened the suitcase and found the package of cigarette. He couldn't wait till early morning to get up and take the package of cigarette and hide it in the basement. In that house, there were 3 floors. And the upper floor were the bedrooms, and the living room, dining room, kitchen, and then there is a basement. And he took it and he hid it in the basement. And once in a while, Constantine will tell his sister, "His father's away, watch, I'm going to go smoke." So he smoked the package of cigarette in 1 week, and after that, he didn't have any money to buy cigarettes. But in time, he stopped smoking. He stopped smoking because he was afraid that his father will discipline him, give him a beating, or do something. But that is the story of this young boy who just came from the old world to the new world, in the back of his mind about the wars and the suffering and the killing between the Jews and the Palestinians. And now he come to America, to have a good opportunity and to have a future. That's what the father wanted for his children. And the boy made something out of his life, and the sister likewise. And within 5 years, the mother and the 2 sisters and the brother, came to America. This wonderful story. I think, that's Constantine's story.